Hi everyone, it's Kelly here, and I'm here with the Wild Bunch project for Wild Orchid Crafts. What I did was I altered a box and I made it into a filer. So I'll show you guys what I did as the filer part, later on. So this is an altered box. It's a box that I had purchased at my local craft store, and what I did was I painted it all around in gold. I matched it up with the gold frame that I had in my stash, so I pretty much just painted it all around, and I added a lot of Wild Orchid Crafts products, gorgeous products that you see here. And so let me start off with these corners here. These are the decorative metal corners, and they are in the ones in the gold, they are the small filigree one. It is JW-0008, and you can get them also in silver. So what I did was I rubbed them with some gold rub and buff to take away the shininess, because the ones that, the finish that it comes in, it's really light and it's shinier than this, but I wanted it to coordinate perfectly well with this gold that I had used to paint on the box as well as the frame here. And so I also added some fused pearl beads here, and this is item number, let me just get that for you guys here. It is, you get 2 yards of it, and it is the white pearl string, 4 millimeters. It's WD-00023. You can find it in the new item section. I'm sure it's still listed there. And what I did was I adhered it all around the edges there. So this box is like a little, it goes in, as you can see, and I fleshed it up against it, hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about here. And then when I added the book corners, it just, kind of looks like it's floating at the top there. So I thought it was absolutely perfect. And I added this bow here, this really cute pink bow from this here. It is from Wild Orchid Crafts as well. It's 100 medium baby pink. It's a lot for your money. So definitely go and get some of these. These are perfect for card making, perfect for mass producing a lot of cards. It has pearls in the center, like 2 little pearls in the center, and it's RB-00070. So they come in a variety of different colors as well, and I just think it's like super adorable. It's the light pink color that ties in so well with this gorgeous paper line here. And this is my absolute favorite gorgeous paper line at the moment. It's Kaiser Craft Sweet Nothings. It has like illustrations of cherubs. So I Mod Podge, the actual size of the 6.5 by 6.5 paper. It was perfect for this box, and I Mod Podged it onto the box. And so I truly love this paper line so much, and I love how Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, as you can see here, totally matches perfectly well. So if I were you, I'd take down, the notes and write down the item numbers of these if you love this paper line as much as I do. So let me go over this for you guys. It is right here, as you can see, is the cherry blossoms. So I use the light pink one from the Pink Tone Cherry Blossoms, the mix here. It is EX-00041, and I use this one here. So I cut the stems out, and then I just used it on here. So you guys are going to be so surprised when I show you what I actually did. And for the clustering here, this one here is the Trellis Roses. It's the 35 millimeter. I believe it's the 35 or 30, I could be wrong, but it's the one slightly smaller from the bigger one. And so it's FM-00526. So this is the blue tone. And see how it's missing this area here? I used this color that was in here, which is this here, and it's perfect with the paper line. And so this one here goes very well with Bonjour, if you guys have the Bonjour paper line by Kaiser Craft. And so it's really something that is a must-have if you go and purchase at Wild Orchid Crafts. It's something that you should also get as well. And then also, yes, it is the 35 millimeter because I used the 40 millimeter Trellis Rose in the pale peach here, and it is FM-00089. So then I used it right in the middle here, and then I added the pearl as fillers right underneath. I just added it all along here, and I thought it would look perfectly well with it. And so I also added this cameo here, which is removable, because I haven't really decided if I wanted to actually adhere it on to the frame here. So I accented this cameo that I got from my stash with Wild Orchid Crafts lace. And as you can see, it is the Rachel lace right here. I have it here on hand. So I also have the item number, which I still have to get for you guys here. So what I did was I hand stitched it, okay? I hand stitched it and I ruffled it on my own, pretty much. It was a little time consuming, but still, like, I wanted it to be perfect. So the lace is LA-00073, and it's an absolute perfect size. I also used it on the inside too. I'll show you where I had used it. It's perfect. I love it. It's so delicate. And after I had hand stitched it and ruffled it, I had hot glued it all around the cameo. Just carefully hot gluing it all around, and I love how it looks. It's perfect accent for this gorgeous cameo that matches very well with the paper line as well. So I could either adhere it on here, or I made that option available because either I might be using this box, or I might be giving it away to a special friend. I'm not really sure yet. So this here, I want it to be a workable frame. So when I added these flowers, I added it onto a piece of acetate that I cut around to accommodate to the frame. And you can definitely also add it to the side just like that if you want to change up the look. That's the reason why I did it that way. And plus, I didn't want to cover this gorgeous paper line with the illustrations of the cute cherubs and the children here. So that was, you know, the reason why I did it that way. And I thought it worked out, you know, absolutely perfect. So I have the option of either adjusting it to this side to make it, to give it a different look, or, you know, add it, or slide it over here at the bottom, because what I did was I just adhered only this half of the frame. And I can also adhere my cameo if I decide not to use a picture on there. Okay, so that's just the option, and it doesn't fall out because it just holds perfectly. So once you adhere everything, and once I decide what I want to use, it just, you know, goes on perfectly there. Or if I give it to my friend, whoever it is that I do plan to give it to, they can have the option. And so I just thought, you know, it worked out perfectly. And so I added this lace here that I got from my friend Va. Thank you so much, Va, for sending this to me. It was from the swap that we did a while back. It's just a gorgeous lace there. And then a lace here that I had in my stash, and some flat back pearls here that I added to accent this lace. And I also added Wild Orchid Crafts' gorgeous miniature crochet flowers here in the white, and it has like a little pearl, as you can see. So it all ties in very well. You know, I want everything to just flow naturally, you know, like completely coordinate. And so let me show you what the crochet flowers look like, and they come in a pack of 50. So there's the little pearls in the center. It's really, really cute. It's perfect for accenting your laces or anything, you know. You can even like line it up and use it to make it look like a trim on its own, because there's so much that you get for your money. It's 50 of them, and it's CHT-001. They're cotton, so they can perfectly be misted up, or, you know, you can dye them like any color you want. And let's see here. This cherub here I had in my stash, and so I just added it onto this closure here. So it opens up like this, and I added a lace pocket. This lace here is from Wild Orchid Crafts. It is LA-00031, and it's really wide. It's a gorgeous wide Venice lace here, and it's so high quality. As you can see, the loops here accommodate any color ribbon you want. And in this case, I used grosgrain ribbon, and so it just loops in, and then it leaves this, you know, it shows up, the flower actually shows up, okay? So as you can see, you know, when I looped it in, it just goes in between that little supporting loop there, and it doesn't cover up the flower. So it's perfect. And then I just added it onto, in the back here, I wanted everything to be seen through, so I used some vinyl that I had, which is from a container. It's recycled vinyl, and I cut it So after cutting it, I adhered it onto the sides of the box. Sorry for the noise, my lawn guy is here, so hopefully you guys don't really hear him too much. But anyways, what I did was I adhered it, and then I backed this lace. I put this lace over it, and then I adhered the sides, and then I adhered the bottom too, so it's like a pocket. So right here you could see the bows, the pink bows, and then also I used the pink bows here. This is like a card. It could be either be a card or like a photo mat if I decide to use it as you know, an album little photo filer, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And so right here, this here is a lace from Wild Crafts as well. And it is this one here. It is the eyelet lace. It's so gorgeous. It's LA-00017, so 3 zeros. And the reason why I used it is because, as you can see, this little image here, it's like a little eyelet lace, you know, illustration, and I thought it worked out so perfect. And like I said, Wild Crafts just has the perfect embellishments for this paper line, and a lot of paper lines actually, if you guys check it out. And so it's definitely your one-stop shop for all your crafting needs, you know, when you need embellishments. And right here are just some flat back pearls, and then this is Wild Crafts flat back 3mm white pearls that I use. And so, like I said, it could be like a photo mat or just like, you know, anything. So it just tucks right in there, and this, since it's vinyl, it can definitely stretch out if I decide to add more stuff in it. And so let's move on. This here is from the die cuts collectibles of the paper line, which is from Sweet Nothings. And this here I made like a pool. So the reason why I called it a filer is it's a filer. As you can see, I use policy or catalog envelopes actually, and they're the 6 inches 6x9, and so I just cut out, I believe this is 4 inches in you know, the length is 6 and then this is 4, and I had adhered it together, you know, leaving some space so that it could stretch out and become like a accordion. As you can see, it's really cool. You know, I wanted to do something different when I altered this box, and so it could be like a recipe card holder or like an address filer, just anything, photo filer, perfect for like, you know, the 4x6s. See? So I just added like a few photo mats in here, and it fits in perfectly. So I can also add tabs if I decided to use for, you know, just anything like maybe a recipe card holder, or even, you know, this here, this card here can be easily tucked in here as well, you know. So very versatile. And what I did to the front here, I embellished it with the same lace, you know, that I had used, which is the I believe it's the Rastro lace, and it's this lace that I used to ruffle, and so I just added it along here and along there. It's just the perfect size, perfect small size for it. And then also here is a heart Venice applique that is from Wild Crafts as well, and I have the item number. I used it all up already. I used one for my sleigh, if you guys refer back to that. It comes in 2 pieces, and it is LA-00063. Super gorgeous lace. I just love using this, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day projects that are coming up. So make sure you guys head on over to Wild Crafts and order yourself some. And then they also have some in the butterfly as well, but I got them in the heart, and I think I have some in the butterfly shape. And so I added the 3mm flat back pearls here. I'm sorry, 5mm, not 3mm. And this is in the blue tone. And so I popped these die cuts up with some pop dots. So that's what I did with this as well. I popped it up using some pop dots. And this is just a Tim Holtz hardware pool. And then I added this little cute little cherub boy that's in like a pearlescent color. So it pulls just like that. And it can be stored. You can use this to store a lot of numerous things here. So, but I haven't really decided, and I might be giving this away, so I'm not really sure. And I guess that's about it. So I hope I had covered everything, and you know, had included all the item numbers for you guys, so you guys can definitely go and check it out and get some of your own. to coordinate very well with this paper line. And like I said, this can be removed, and I might just even adhere it on there. So here is the back of the box, so you can see more of the gold that I used, and then I can definitely stamp it Made with Kelly right there if I do decide to give it to a friend. And hope you guys like this project. If you have any questions, let me know. Be sure to check out the other ladies that are on the Wild Aircraft design team. We have some really talented designers. Make sure you check out the other ladies as well. You know, there's Robin, there's Natasha, who is our design team lead, there's Susie, and then there's Sarah, and also, who else am I missing? And Nancy. So make sure you guys check out those ladies. They are super talented, and they have a lot of projects that will inspire you, and a lot of projects that we had used, you know, a lot of Wild Aircraft products. So truly, you know, a very gorgeous embellishment and flowers that they carry over there. So make sure you guys head on over to Wild Aircraft and check it out occasionally, because there's always new products, you know, being updated. So thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye.